You are a fool. You sit there, second after second, minute after minute, wasting your most valuable asset, your time, on useless, bottom-tier videos that add zero value to your soul or your bank account. You are currently scrolling through the digital graveyard of other people's dreams while your own potential rots in the corner of your room. I'm telling you this because I need you to wake up from this hypnotic trance. I need you to watch this video without skipping a single second, not for my sake, but for yours. Why? Because in this video, I am going to strip away the comforting lies of the middle class and show you exactly how to earn $1 million through social media using genuine, cold hard, proven methods. Stop what you are doing. Put the distractions away. Listen to the sound of my voice and lock your focus entirely on what I am saying. You might have been born poor, and that wasn't your choice. But if you die poor, that is an absolute, undeniable failure on your part. Earning $1 million is not some mystical feat reserved for the lucky or the genetically gifted. It is a simple sequence of logical, mathematical steps that I am going to break down for you right now. Do not skip this. If you reach the end of this video and you feel these methods are fake or useless, then go ahead, dislike this video and unsubscribe from this channel immediately. I don't want your support if I can't provide you with the keys to your kingdom. But I promise you this, if you listen and execute, your life will never be the same again. The world is divided into two distinct types of people, the consumers and the producers. Right now, you are a consumer. You are the product that multi-billion-dollar social media platforms sell to their advertisers. Every time you like a post, every time you mindlessly watch a reel, you are putting money into someone else's pocket while yours remains empty. To reach $1 million, you must undergo a violent mental shift. You must stop being the audience and start being the performer. You must stop being the customer and start being the owner. Social media is the most powerful printing press in human history, yet you use it like a toy for your own amusement. $1 million is simply a byproduct of providing value at scale. If you solve a $100 problem for 10,000 people, you are a millionaire. The math is undeniable and it doesn't care about your feelings. But you cannot solve problems if you are too busy watching other people solve theirs. You need to identify a niche where you have even a sliver of interest or expertise, whether it's fitness, finance, coding, or even something as niche as gardening, and you must commit to becoming a fountain of information for others. The internet has removed the gatekeepers. You don't need a TV station or a newspaper to reach millions. You just need a smartphone and a message that resonates. However, most people fail because they chase clout. Instead of capital, they want likes, but they don't have a product. They want followers, but they don't have a purpose. A genuine $1 million social media business is built on trust, not trends. You must build an authority engine. This means posting content that actually helps people improve their lives. When you give away your best information for free, you build a massive debt of gratitude with your audience. They begin to see you as the expert. Once you have that trust, the money becomes an inevitability. You aren't selling to them. You are offering them a faster way to achieve their goals through your products or services. Part 2. The architecture of the $1 million system. To hit 7 figures, you cannot rely on going viral. Virality is a fluke, a glitch in the matrix. Systems, however, are a certainty. You need to build what I call the 3-pillar system: content, community, and conversion. The content pillar is your top of funnel strategy. This is where you put out short, punchy, high-energy videos on platforms like TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts to grab raw attention. But you must understand that attention is cheap and fleeting. To turn that attention into actual wealth, you must move those viewers into the community pillar. This is your long-form content, your newsletters, or your private groups where you build a deep, psychological relationship with your audience. This is where people go from being viewers to being fans and eventually advocates. Finally, you have the conversion pillar. This is your actual business engine. Whether it's a digital course, a high-ticket coaching program, a physical product, or a software as a service sells, this is where the $1 million is actually collected and settled. The biggest mistake you'll make is trying to be everywhere at once. You are one person. Don't spread yourself thin. Pick one platform where your target audience lives and dominate it with absolute ruthlessness. If you are targeting professionals, go to LinkedIn. If you are targeting the youth, go to TikTok. If you are targeting deep learners and intellectuals, stay here on YouTube. Once you master one platform and generate your first $100,000, you use those profits to hire a team to help you expand to the others. This is how you scale without burning out. You must treat your social media like a 24/7 storefront that never closes. Every post should either provide massive value, tell a compelling story, or offer a solution to a painful problem. If you are just posting lifestyle photos of you eating brunch, you are a narcissist, not a businessman. A businessman looks at the data, not the compliments. He looks at what the market is desperately asking for, and he provides it with surgical precision. $1 million is a lot of money to a mind that thinks small, but broken down over 12 to 24 months, it is simply a matter of daily discipline and relentless, high-quality output. The reality of social media wealth is that it requires you to build an infinity loop of feedback. You post, you listen to the comments, you see what people are struggling with, and then you create a product that solves that exact struggle. If you see people asking how to edit videos like you don't just say thanks. You build a $50 masterclass on video editing. If 20,000 people buy that, you are a millionaire. It is not rocket science. It is service. The more people you serve, the more money you make. It is a direct correlation. You must stop thinking about what you want to say and start thinking about what the world needs to hear. Most creators are selfish. They want the spotlight. But the millionaires are selfless. They want the solution. You have to be willing to be uncool for a year. You have to be willing to post to 0 views until the algorithm finally recognizes your consistency and your quality. The algorithm is not your enemy. It is a mirror reflecting the quality of your work. If your content is boring, your views will be 0. If your content is life-changing, the algorithm will push it to the ends of the earth. You have to master the art of the hook, retain, and reward cycle. The hook gets them to stop scrolling. The retention keeps them watching through storytelling and curiosity, and the reward gives them a piece of knowledge or an emotion they didn't have before. If you do this every single day for 365 days, it is mathematically impossible for you to remain in the position you are in right now. Part 3. The high-ticket secret and the power of niche. Let's discuss the high-ticket shortcut, which is the fastest way to hit 7 figures. Most amateurs think they need 1 million followers to make $1 million. That is a dangerous lie that keeps people broke. If you have a high ticket, offer something that costs $5,000 because it provides immense value. You only need 200 customers in an entire year to hit your first million. 200 people out of the billions of active users on social media. That is a tiny, microscopic fraction. You can find 200 people in a single focused Facebook group or through a few targeted LinkedIn posts if your message is sharp enough. High-ticket offers usually involve done with you or done for you services. You aren't just selling information. You are selling a total transformation. You are taking someone from point A, where they are struggling and in pain, to point B, where they are successful and happy, and you are holding their hand the whole way. This is how consultants, agencies, and high-level coaches scale so quickly without ever having a viral video. They don't need the fame. They just need the results. While the influencers are begging for $500 sponsorships and free clothes, the operators are closing $10,000 deals in the DMs. You need to decide right now which one you want to be. Do you want to be famous and broke? Or do you want to be anonymous and wealthy? The ego wants the likes, but the bank account wants the leads. You must build a lead magnet, something so valuable that people are willing to give you their email address for it. This email list is your real insurance policy. If Instagram or YouTube deletes your account tomorrow, your email list is your direct line to your customers. It is the only thing you truly own in the digital world. Everything else is rented, and once you have a working offer that people are actually buying, You must master the art of paid leverage. This is where you transition from a creator to a mogul. This is where you take $1,000 and turn it into $5,000 using targeted ads. This is how you go from $10,000 a month to $100,000 a month, almost overnight. You aren't spending money on ads. You are buying customers at a discount. If you know that every $1 you put into Facebook or YouTube ads brings you back $4 in revenue, why wouldn't you put in every single dollar you have? This is the secret of the world's fastest growing digital empires. They use organic social media to build trust, establish authority, and find out what message resonates. And then they use paid ads to pour high-octane gasoline on that fire. But you cannot do this until your organic foundation is rock solid. You cannot scale a broken system or a product that nobody wants. You have to prove the concept first. This requires you to be a digital scientist. You test different headlines, different images, and different offers until you find the winner. Once you find the winner, you go all in with everything you've got. You don't diversify into 10 different projects. You intensify your focus on the one that works. You stay focused on that one winning path until you hit your $1 million goal. Most people get distracted by shiny object syndrome. They try 5 different businesses in 5 months and fail at all of them because they never gave one the time to breathe. The millionaire picks one path and masters it until the world has no choice but to pay them. Part 4: Automation and the Wealthy Emperor. Now, we reach the final stage: automation and delegation. To be a true millionaire, you must eventually stop being the one doing the manual labor. You cannot scale your time, but you can scale your systems. You need to build a ghost team. These are the editors, the copywriters, the appointment setters, and the virtual assistants who run your social media machine while you sleep or travel. Your only job as the founder and the face of the brand is to be the visionary. You provide the high-level ideas, the strategy, and the face, and they provide the execution. You use automation tools like Zapier, AI-driven CRM systems, and automated email sequences to handle your sales funnels. When someone clicks your link at 3 a.m. in a different time zone, they should be able to watch a video, book a strategy call, or buy a digital product without you ever lifting a finger. This is how you achieve time sovereignty. You aren't just wealthy, you are free. You have built a digital organism that breathes on its own. The beauty of social media is that it is a global market that never sleeps. While you are on a plane or spending time with your family, your content is out there pitching for you, educating for you, and selling for you. Your videos are your 24/7 global sales team that never gets tired and never asks for a raise. This is why social media is the greatest wealth building tool of the 21st century. It allows a single individual with a laptop to have the reach and impact of a global corporation with virtually zero overhead. But let me give you a final sobering warning. As you grow and start to see success, the gravity of mediocrity will try to pull you back down to the level of everyone else. Your old friends will tell you that you've changed, and they'll mean it as an insult. Your family will tell you to be realistic and get a real job because they are scared for you. The internet trolls will try to find your deepest insecurities and exploit them for their own amusement. You must develop a psychological fortress that is impenetrable. You have to realize that the opinions of people who are not where you want to be in life are completely and utterly irrelevant. If someone isn't a millionaire, why on earth would you listen to their financial advice? If someone hasn't built a social media empire, why would you care about their critique of your content? You must be obsessed. You must be willing to be misunderstood for a very long time. Success is a lonely, narrow road, but the view at the end is worth every tear, every late night, and every lost friendship. You have the blueprint in your hands now. You have the steps. You know that you are currently being a fool by wasting your life, and you know exactly how to stop. The only thing left, the only thing that matters, is the execution. Most people watching this will close the tab and go right back to their mindless scrolling. They will prove me right. They will stay poor. They will stay bitter. And they will stay forgotten. But you You have stayed until the very last word. You have the fire in your eyes. Now, take that fire and go build your empire. Part 5. The final call to action. I told you at the beginning, if this wasn't genuine, if this didn't give you massive value, you should leave and never come back. But if you are still here, it's because you know deep down that this is the truth you've been searching for. You know that the digital world is a gold mine, waiting for you to take your seat at the table. $1 million is not a dream. It is a mathematical destination, and you just started the engine. Stop watching other people live their lives. Start creating your own. Stop asking for permission from people who don't matter. Start taking territory. I have given you the keys to the gate. The door is wide open. All you have to do is walk through it and never look back. The journey will be hard. It will be grueling, and it will test everything you are made of. But on the other side of that struggle is a version of you that is unrecognizable, a version of you that is free, wealthy, and powerful. I am David. This is Sleek Capital, and your legacy, the one they will talk about 4 generations, starts today. Don't let me down. Go and get exactly what is yours.